Hi guys, I'm By Cherrelle, and I am going to show you how to do epoxy resin on the end of your canvases. The last glossy finish. So first I want to show you, this is some paintings that I have done. I did them last night. You do have to allow the paintings to completely dry before you add your resin. Now, when it comes to the glass here, you can put your glass on after you have painted, or you can put them on after you have applied your resin, whatever works for you. This is the epoxy hardener that I use. Even if you are new to using epoxy, you want to use measurement cups. Make sure your measurements are proper. So I'm going to mix them here. Make sure you get it all out, because this stuff is expensive, so you want to use all your coins worth. It's kind of thick. Like I say, some people warm it before using. I don't, because once you mix the two substances together, it does get hard. It gets hot first, and then it becomes extremely hard. So that's why I don't warm mine, because I want to have time to be able to work with it. It looks like this. And you stir until all your bubbles are gone. So I still got some bubbles in here. So basically stir till your arm hurts. Some people use a mixer. Again, I use popsicle sticks from Dollar Tree. Save money. Now I'm gonna pour 2 more measurements of the same thing, because I have a pretty good sized canvas. So I want to make sure I have enough, because you want it to dry evenly as well. I'm going to apply the resin on my canvas here. It is ready. You're not going to get every single bubble, but you just stir your resin until clear, okay? So I like to kind of follow my design here, because you want to make sure if you have a design that you cover it, especially if you have, you know, glass and stuff. And some people, again, they like to use it at the end. I used mine already. Okay. And I'm just gonna take my hand, and this is how I spread my resin through my entire canvas. You want to make sure your resin is even all the way around the board. Just start in the middle first to make sure, and then you work your way to your edges. Resin does even itself out. And you'll get an eye for resin after you've worked with it for a while. All right, I'm going to torch my piece now. You want to make sure you get all the bubbles out. And the bubbles you'll start to see over time when you use resin. There are bubbles, and you want to make sure they're out. Be careful not to get too close to your canvas, because this is heat, fire, it burns. You don't want to burn your canvas, and you don't want to set yourself on fire. Okay, so now that we're done with the big one, I am moving on. And that size canvas is a 20 by 20. Now I'm gonna do my smaller ones. Again, I'm gonna follow my glass line first, because anytime you have stuff on here, you wanna make sure that you cover that good. Make sure the resin is in between. Alright, and this is your last thing you need to do after you put your resin on. You just want to get your bubbles out, check your edges, and allow to dry for 24 to 48 hours.